Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's makeup looks, I know makeup looks plural, I'm doing 4 different eyeshadow looks all in one video. And I will be using one eyeshadow palette to do all these looks, and that palette is the Morphe 39A palette, which I have been seriously loving. These eyeshadows are crazy pigmented. I find that the matte shades are actually way more pigmented than like the shimmer shades, but all together these eyeshadows are really amazing for the price point that this palette is priced at. And the transition shades are like huge, like that's like a typical blush size almost for these transition shades. And I just love how like everything has like a color story. So in the looks I just stuck to the color story. So like I just used the browns one day, then the reds, then the blues, then of course the olive greens, my absolute favorite, and then I mix and match them with the transition shades in the middle. So this is a great palette for like a gift if you know anybody who loves wearing colorful eyeshadow or just loves like doing dark dramatic looks. This would be such a great palette for them, and it's the holiday season, so it is the perfect present to give someone right now. I want to say a big thank you for coming back to my channel and watching this video. Your guys' support in my videos really means so much to me, just because I am a very small channel. I don't have many viewers, so even if it's just 10 viewers watching my videos, I still find that like very touching to me, just because you guys are taking the time to watch my videos. So I do want to say thank you for everybody who likes and watch my videos and comments and even recreates my looks. Like it really does make my day, and it really motivates me to keep making videos for you guys. So again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Andrea. It's so nice to meet you. And I hope you guys, above all, love these makeup looks and the content that I'm putting out there. Please leave me suggestions of videos you guys want me to film in the future. I want to give you guys videos that you guys will enjoy to watch. And that could be anything. It doesn't have to be doing makeup on me. It could be doing anything. Just let me guys know exactly what you guys want, and I will film those videos for you guys. And I promise I will get those out there for you. Don't forget to leave on your post notifications so you guys are notified of all the uploads that I'm doing this month. But thank you guys so much again for coming to my channel. And I hope you guys love the makeup looks as much as I love these. And yeah, sorry for how long it is, but it is 4 videos in one, so bear that in mind. But thanks again, and I will see you in the tutorials. Bye guys. And for today's look, I'm going to be playing with the brown color story, and I'm only going to be using the brown colors right here, and then also any of the transition shades, and I'm going to stick to the story for every single look, so I'm not going to branch out and mix around. I just want to use the color story and just see what I can create as the palette is supposed to create. So yeah, we're just going to have some fun with it, and I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to play around and see what I come up with. So let's do this. So first I'm going to start with my transition shade, and I'm going to be using this shade, the first shade, all the way on the left side with the MAC 217 blending brush. And I'm going to blend that all throughout my crease. And using the MAC 224 blending brush, I'm just going to blend that color so there's no harsh edges. And I'm just going to do the same thing with the other eye. And then going to the opposite side of the palette, I'm going to be using this transition shade on the end. And I'm going to continue to use the MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to use the tip and apply that color directly into the crease to really define it and contour the eye. And then I'm going to go back with the MAC brush and just blend that out. So then going back to the palette, I'm going to be using this shade right here. It's just a very rich dark brown, and I'm going to be using this Cosette brush, the S185. It's a very tiny precise blending brush that really concentrates the color where you want it. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using the Morphe E17 brush, which is just a small blending brush. Next, I'm going to do my lid shade, and I'm going to be using this shimmery color right here, this really pretty bronze color, and I'm going to be using the Morphe E14 brush to really pack that on. And I'm going to be spraying the brush with a little bit of Fix Plus just to make that eyeshadow really pop and give it more of that more metallic look to it. So now I'm going to do underneath my eyes, and I'm going back in with that very first transition shade. I'm going to place that all underneath my eyes, and I'm going to go down a little bit farther just because I want to drag it out to meet the eyeshadow on top. Then going back in with that second transition shade, I'm going to place that underneath my eyelashes again. Then I'm going to dip into this color right here, which is a really dark cool tone brown. And I'm going to be using that shade with the Morphe G29 angled brush, and I'm going to place that directly underneath my eyelashes. And to blend it out, I'm going to use the Morphe E17 brush. Now I'm going to do a gold glitter liner on the inner part of my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Long Wear Liquid Eyeliner in Space Cowboy. And then over the top while it dries, I'm going to be applying the Too Faced glitter. They don't have these anymore, I think they discontinued them, but it's just a really sparkly true gold color. And to apply that on top, I'm going to be using this really precise brush from Morphe, the E35. Okay, you guys are going to seriously hate me again, but I was about to record my winged eyeliner that I did, but my camera overheated, so I couldn't film it, which I feel so bad because in my last video I said I was going to record it. But yeah, these kind of things happen and there's really nothing I can do about it. But so now I'm going to do my mascara and my eyelashes, and I'm going to start off with mascara first. And I'm going to be using my sample size of the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using two pencils, and the first one is the Marc Jacobs Gel Liner Sample in black, and this is going to go on my tight line. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Pencil in D62. So I'm going to be applying my lashes off camera, but just to let you guys know, I am going to be using Esquido lashes, and I cannot say the name of these for the life of me, so I'm just going to leave it down in the description bar down below. Alright you guys, this was look number one with this Morphe palette that I did. I hope you guys really like this makeup. This is a close-up of the makeup, so everything's very warm toned and sparkly and glittery and super fun. So I really hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial and this look. So get excited for the next ones that I have coming up right after this. And yeah, this was look number one. Hey guys, welcome to look number two. Just a heads up, the lighting is different because I am filming in the daytime, so I'm using all natural lighting. Whereas look number one, I was using all studio lighting, so that the lighting was completely different. So just a heads up, if the colors look a bit different today, they should look more true to color actually. But for today's look, we are going to be playing with the blue color story in the Morphe palette, and these are the colors that we're going to be using all in this area. So without further ado, let's get started on the makeup. To start off, I'm going to be going in with my transition shade, and I'm going to be using this one from the corner right here, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M505. Next, we're going to start getting into the blue eyeshadow. So the first color I'm picking up is this really dark matte blue. This color is called Indigo from the palette. And I'm going to be using the Morphe E28. And I'm going to be placing that color on the inner and outer corner of my eyes. Taking a clean Morphe M433 brush, we're just going to blend that blue so there's no harsh edges. And make sure you keep that blue color below the crease because we don't want to travel it upward, because then that will just create a huge blue mess on the eyes. Next, we're going to go in with the center lid shade, and to make that color more vibrant, I'm first going to apply a little dot of my Tarte Shape tape on top so the eyeshadow has a nice base to stick to. And then for the center, I'm going to be using this shade right here on the corner, and that shade is called Image. And I'm using the Real Techniques shading brush to apply that. And we're just going to place that color on top of the concealer. And then I'm going to go back in with Indigo and darken up the inner and outer corners. And now we're just going to blend, blend, blend. Oh, and make sure that when you're blending to not have the blue go up into the crease, because again, that'll make us look like we have blue all over our eyes, so just keep it within the lid. Then to highlight the very center of our eyes, we're gonna go in with this bottom shade right here, and this is called Tailor. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M326, which is a very tiny shading packing brush, and I'm placing that right in the center of the eye. And then to blend out the blue a bit more in the crease, I'm going to be taking the transition shade Sunder right here, which is a bit darker than Bare, what we used first in our transition. But I'm going to be using that darker shade to place it into the crease near the inner and outer corner, just so we can blend that blue and it just is a smooth transition. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Chanel eyeshadow blender brush in number 19. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's a very dark, like purpley gray brown color. It's very interesting. And I'm going to go back in with that Chanel brush, and I'm gonna place that on the very outer and inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm gonna blend that with the Morphe M433. So now we're going to finish the bottom lash line, but first I'm gonna wipe away any of the fallout that got on my face, which is hardly none at all, which I'm very impressed by, because I mean, it's blue eyeshadow, I would be able to tell, but like there's hardly any blue eyeshadow on my face. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to start off by using Bare, this transition shade, all underneath my eyes, and I am going to go pretty far down just because I want my eyes to look bigger. So I just put some translucent powder underneath my eyes because we're going to go back in with the blues and I don't want them to fall, so that's why I did that. And then the blue we're going to go back in with is this corner shade. This one is Image, and we're going to use the same brush, the Real Techniques shading brush, and we're going to apply that all the way from the outer to the inner corner. Then taking the shade Tailor, we're going to be using the Morphe M326, and we're going to place that on the very center of the bottom lashes. And wiping off that same brush, we're going to go back in with that really dark gray purpley blue shade right here, which is called Slice. We're going to place that very close to our bottom lash lines in the inner and outer corner. For eyelashes, I'm going to be using Flutter lashes in the style Mira. So this is the completed makeup for look number 2. I hope you guys really like this blue makeup that I did. I know it's very similar to the makeup I did on my friend Megan like a few videos ago, but I didn't do gold, I just did all blues this time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get excited for the next 2 looks because they're going to be super fun. But I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up of this makeup. So here is the close-up of the makeup. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like, lashes, brows, how my face looks like after it's all done, lips, all that good jazz. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you guys check out all my social media just to see all the pictures that I have for this look posted on there. And then also don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get notified of my upcoming videos. And also there is a little bell that you can click to actually get notifications on like your phone or device when I upload a video. So definitely do that just so you guys can keep in the loop. Your choice though. No, I'm not pushing anything. But thank you guys so much for watching look number 2, and I will see you in the next look. Alright, welcome back guys to look number 3, and today we're going to be playing with the pinky purpley color story, which is all these colors right here in the palette. And there is a look of inspiration that I found somewhere on Dose of Colors when I was going through the website. I found this eye makeup that they did that looked exactly like the colors from this palette, but it was from one of their palettes. So I'm going to try and replicate it a little bit because I really like the makeup. So that's going to be today's look. To start, I'm going to go in with my transition shade, and I'm going to be using Bare from the palette. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M505 brush to apply that all over my crease and very close to my brow bone. Next from the palette, we are taking this bright magenta shade called Create, and I am a little nervous to put this on my eyes because it does stain on my fingertips and on my hands. So I'm a little worried it's going to stain on my eyes, but we'll see. But I'm going to be applying that with the MAC 217 brush, and we're going to place Create into our crease and blend upward. And to blend out that crazy shade, we're going to use the Morphe M433 brush and blend until your hand falls off, literally. And with that MAC 217 brush, I'm also going to bring that Create shade down to my lower lash line. And if you feel like you messed up, like I feel like I took a little bit too much up here, I'm just going to take a Q-tip and just going to erase some of the eyeshadow right there. For my lid shade, I'm going to be taking the color right next to Create, and this color right here is called Passion. And I'm going to be using my dual-ended Anastasia brush. I'm going to use the eyeshadow packing side, and I'm going to pack that color all over my lid. And switching over to the other side of the brush, I'm going to blend out that lid shade. I was going to keep this eyeshadow all matte, but I feel like it needs a little something to the eyes. So now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's just in very beautiful, it's like almost the exact same color, maybe a tiny bit lighter, and it has a bit of purple shimmer in it. And this shade is called Trendy. I'm going to pack that on with the MAC 239 brush. Lastly, I'm going to use this corner shade right here, and this is called Forever. It's a very dark purple color, and again I'm going to be taking the MAC 239 and I'm going to be smoking that color Forever on my lash line, both bottom and top. For my inner corner highlight and underneath my brow highlight, I'm going to be using a NARS eyeshadow in Earth Shine, and I don't think this is a single eyeshadow that they keep permanent. I think this is a limited edition one, so don't quote me on it, but I believe it's a limited edition. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs eyeliner gel liner in black. And I also will be using this eyeliner for my tight line. For my waterline, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil in number M80, which is a really deep purple. And I'm going back with that deep purple shade Forever, and I'm going to smoke out the top liner a bit more. For mascara, I'm going to be trying the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, and my good friend gave me this and she wants to know my opinion on it, so this is for you. And I decided I don't want to apply any eyelashes just because I really want this to be more like editorial grungy, so I think I'm just going to leave my chunky lashes as they are. So this is the final look for look number 3. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I know this one is super out there, so this one, yeah, I won't probably see a lot of people rocking this look, but for all those who love editorial bright colors, just love to play around, this one is totally up your alley. So for those, I hope you guys like it, and I hope all of you guys just enjoyed watching this and creating this tutorial. So thank you so much for continuing on and watching look number 3, and get so excited for the next look because look number 4 is my favorite because we are playing with some of my all-time favorite colors of life. So yeah, get super excited, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye guys. Hey guys, welcome back to look number 4, the very last makeup using the 39A palette from Morphe from the series, and I saved the best for last. This is going to be my favorite look ever because we're using my favorite eyeshadows ever, like the colors. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. Starting with Bare from the palette, we're going to use the Morphe M505 brush and place that throughout the entire crease and into the transitional area of the eye. To deepen up the crease, we're going to go in with this shade called Traditional. And to apply that, I'm going to be using the MAC 217, and we're going to place that into our crease. And going back with that Morphe brush, I'm just going to blend out those crease colors and blend them together. Now we're going to start adding in some greens to the crease, and I'm going to be taking this light greenish army shade, and that shade is called Fickle, and I'm going to be using the same MAC 217 brush and apply that into my crease. And going back in with that Morphe brush to blend everything out. Next, we're going to be using this dark army moss color, and this is called Pine. And we're going to be placing that into the crease, but very, very deep into the crease. And to do that, I'm going to be switching to the Morphe M506, which is a very, very tiny tapered blending brush. With using Tarte Shape tape in light sand, I'm going to be cutting out my crease and going halfway and stopping, and then tapping that in with my finger. Taking this beautiful golden olive color, and this is called So Glam. Using a packing brush, I'm going to pack that all over my eye where I have the concealer. Next, taking this really dark green, this color is called Granite. I'm using the same brush I just used for my lid, the Sigma E55 shading brush, and I'm going to pack that color on the portion of my eyelid that we did not put the concealer. And I'm just going to blend that with the MAC 217 brush. Now I'm going to do a smoky wing eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Stila Kohl eyeliner in Onyx Black. This is so black, and it also is very, very smudgeable, so this is perfect for creating a really smoky smudged eyeliner. And to do that, I'm going to be using a business card as my guide for the wing, and I'm first going to just smudge a little bit and then use a brush to help smoke it out into the wing. Next, using Muse from the palette, I'm going to be using the Morphe M515, which is the world's tiniest pencil brush, and I'm going to be setting that eyeliner and smoking it out a little bit with that eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm going to finish my bottom lash line under eye area, and I'm going to go back in with this transition shade called Bare, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M505 to apply that all over my bottom lid. Next, I'm going to be mixing Pine and Cat Eye with the MAC 217 and applying that closer to the bottom lashes. And then taking that very small pencil brush, I'm going back in with Muse, that very black shade, and placing that on my lower lash line, connecting my lower lashes to that wing eyeliner. For eyeliners, I'm first going to tightline with the Too Faced Perfect Black Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in black. And I'm bringing it all the way into the rim. And for my waterline, I'm going to be using Sigma's eyeliner in Flirt, which is a very pretty sparkly green color. I'm going to give this mascara another go. This is the Marc Jacobs Volume Mascara, but before I apply it, I'm going to wipe a lot of the mascara off on the tube. And to highlight my eyes, I'm going to be using Laura Geller's Gelato Swirl Illuminating Highlighter in Gilded Honey. And I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner of my eyes and underneath my brow bone. For eyelashes, I'm going to be using velour eyelashes, and I will be applying them off camera. Unfortunately, I do not know the name, so I'm really sorry about that. Alright you guys, this is the finished look for look number 4. I hope you guys really enjoy this because I absolutely love this makeup. Like anything mossy green, army green, I like want to drench myself in. So like this tutorial was super fun to create for you guys. So I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up. So here is the completed look for this makeup, and here is the eyes. Alright, so that brings an end to this video using the Morphe 39A palette. I hope you guys really like the makeup looks that I did. I know a lot of them were bold, and that's because the eyeshadows in this palette are pretty bold. Like if you look at the palette, there really is no like light neutral shades. So woman of color, you're really going to enjoy this palette. But if you're someone who doesn't like to branch out much with eyeshadows, I don't know if this is going to be quite for you, but I thought this was really fun because I usually stick with neutrals and I enjoyed branching out and getting out of my comfort zone. So I hope you guys enjoyed all 4 of these looks. Leave down a comment below, tell me which one was your favorite, and of course if you guys recreate any of these eyeshadow looks, be sure you tag me in your social media so I can see and I can like and comment and do all that really cool stuff. So yeah, just include me and I will love you guys back for it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy these 4-in-1s. If you guys want more of these types of videos, let me know. But until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!